What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. Whew, man, bruh. Today, man, I'm going to talk about it appears that wide receiver Dez Bryant has tore his Achilles while practicing with his new team, the New Orleans Saints, man. And before I get into the impact that it's going to have on the New Orleans Saints, and before I get into the impact that, you know, I'm sure some Dallas fans may feel about this, I want to say, man, like, he been a rival of us, man, with the Cowboys going up against them twice a year, man. And like, I don't really like the Cowboys at all, never did, probably, most likely never will. But, I tend to respect players, you know what I'm saying? I just tend to respect really good to great players, man. And I always respect the Dez Bryant game, man. I know he kind of ain't been the same guy the last couple of years. Me personally, I felt like a lot of that had to do with Dak Prescott because I don't think he's very good, to be honest with you. And I was curious to see how Dez was going to look in that Saints offense with Drew Brees, man. I feel bad for Dez, man. Like, it sucks for Dez, man. To get cut by the Cowboys the way you did and how emotional and how hurt he was about that. Like, he didn't really want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? And for him to really, not taking the deal with the Baltimore Ravens, not really taking the deal with the Cleveland Browns, you know what I'm saying? And for him to finally see a situation that he really felt was beneficial to him, waiting out, and then a situation like the Saints, who right now is a Super Bowl contender, open up. It seemed like it was a good fit for him. It seemed like he was on the right path. It seemed like he got to play. I knew he was gonna be looking forward to that Thursday night game against the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium. I know he was foaming at the mouth for that game, man. But it really sucks for Dez, man. I really feel bad for him, man. To come back, man, and to be hype and get ready to play, and then bam, it's over before it even start, man. I don't know if it was just some freak incident. I don't know if he wasn't, by him being out of football for such a good little while, if he wasn't in fully great shape like that, in well enough condition to be running out there like he was for practice or whatever. But like, man, prayers for Dez, man. I don't know if he gonna come back and try to re-sign with the Saints next year. I don't know what's gonna happen with him, man. It's a chance this could be a career-ending injury for Dez. Not that the injury is that significant, but that I don't know if the Saints would want to bring him back next year or whatever, or if anybody else gonna want to bring him back next year, man. So prayers for Dez with that, man. It sucks. I hate to see that to anybody, man, even former Cowboys, man. As far as the impact on the Saints, I mean, they was good without him. I mean, let's just call it what it is, man. They tied for the best record in the NFC without Dez Bryant. You know, they still got Michael Thomas over there. They still got Alvin Kamara. They still got Mark Ingram. You know what I'm saying? They still continuing to develop Traquan Smith. And now it looks like, they may be going after like a Brandon Marshall or somebody like that, man. So, I mean, Saints are okay, Now, maybe teams like Cincinnati this week and maybe hopefully my Eagles next week playing the Saints, maybe people may start trying to double Michael Thomas a little more, paying a little more attention to him since now, like, they know, like, hey, the Saints really are thin at receiver. Is really not much unproven wide receivers, you know what I'm saying, behind Michael Thomas, with Ted Ginn being injured, you know what I'm saying, and Traquan Smith being just a rookie and Cameron Meredith being injured, man. So, yeah, man, I think the Saints gonna be all right, man. Now, like I said, they gotta be mindful as teams. Like I said, teams may start trying to double Michael Thomas and really force Drew Brees to throw the ball to these other receivers. You know what I'm saying? Start singling them up a little bit more. And Cowboy fans, man, they dodged the bullet, man, because the bad press that Jerry Jones and that organization was gonna get if Dez Bryant would have done good with the Saints, especially if he'd have went back to AT&T Stadium and put on the show, Jerry and Dak Prescott and that whole organization would have looked pretty bad, man. Unless Dez would have just been a mild content over there or just not fit into the offense, Dallas would have looked very bad in this whole situation if Dez would have done well with the Saints, and especially if they would have came over there and like beat them down on that Thursday night game over there. So they dodged the bullet with that. But yeah, they still got to play me tomorrow night, man. So get ready, bro. All black is on, man. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, give your boy a subscribe, man. I'm going to have NFL content throughout the season, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.